We'll get you off with your little floaty.
My head's so heavy with content. I'm Kris Gethin. I'm going to be training to prepare for an Ironman. I'm giving myself 6 months, and we're going to do it. It's day 113, I believe. It's Monday here, and it's a little bit later than usual. It's the day before the July 4th holiday, and a couple of people were away, including Nick Holt, the videographer. So I said, look, you want to come in a little bit later? That's absolutely fine. And I went on a long ride yesterday, so it'll give me a few more hours to recover and get a couple of more meals in, which I did. So I'm gonna get in the workout today. Things are changing now. This is phase 2 of the workout. Things are gonna go a different direction as I'm increasing the cardio length and intensity, getting ready for the full Ironman. I'm bringing down the volume of the workouts and working a little bit on my weaker muscle groups that aren't getting activated as much, starting with that priority of hitting arms today. So arms are starting to lag a little bit, shoulders are starting to lag a little bit. The workouts are going to take a little bit longer now because I'm going to be resting a little bit more.
All right, guys, Sunshine here, and we're on a boat, and not just any boat. We're on Mick Skinner, Mick the man over here, his boat and his little teddy bear, Maverick. So Mick used to be the marketing manager at Bodybuilding.com, and him and Kris used to work together back in the day. And here we are in this day, along with Nick Holt here, the Holted.
What's up?
And we have Quissy Poo in the water somewhere.
Shall we follow him?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go find him.
It up. Right, finished from the swim and just got home and immediately went into food mode because I feel like I've churned through a lot of calories today, even though the workout this morning wasn't extremely high volume. That heavy weight obviously is stimulating growth, and to stimulate growth you need to feed it with calories, so I'm freaking starving. So Sunshine is on a getting ripped program.
I get ripped.
So she's on salmon, lentils and some greens. And I've got a Nutrition Solutions as usual. What is this, an egg noodle?
Egg noodle bowl.
Egg noodle bowl. So I'm gonna tuck into this bad boy now. It's day 114. It is Independence Day here. Something, I'm Welsh. It's not something I really celebrate. I understand people's celebration, but it's just fucking another day working to me. I was just having this conversation with Sunshine now. I have some very firm goals for the future, very firm. And I start getting very anxious and bothered and frustrated and down if I don't meet those goals, I'm falling behind a little bit. So today is just a normal day. I have to stick to those goals. I have to get my workout in if I want to complete an Ironman. I have to do my work if I want certain things in my life, such as adventure, such as a home, such as travel. I have to work for that now. A lot of people don't have the same idea. The car park is empty here. I can guarantee not every single one of these people have traveled. They're not gone off somewhere. There's a lot of them still here in Boise. Maybe they're spending time with family, friends, they're having a barbecue, but they've decided not to come to the gym. And you know what? That's fine by me, because I'm going to get one fucking step ahead. It's going to be the hardest fucking day of the week. We got legs. My arms are absolutely killing from yesterday, really sore. It's not like a sodium depleted crab, it's just a muscle spasm crab. We're going to experience the same with the legs today. it is the middle of the day. It's so freaking hot, but that's good. It's great for me to become accustomed to the very hot environment. It's supposed to be like 100 today. Feels like it, especially in this bloody garage. It's like a sauna. So I'm going 5 minutes easy pace, then I'm going hard as I can for a minute, and then I walk for a minute, and then I jog for 2 minutes, and then repeat. So the warm-up is basically the 5 minutes to begin with, and I'm just repeating that process all the way up to an hour. You know, it's been a long time since I've been on the curved treadmill actually, but it's a love-hate relationship. I know that it really saves my knees. It's extremely hard, it gets me out of breath, but I've got no impact on my knees at all, and I feel none of my weight that I'm holding at the moment pushing down. My weight is starting to go back up now. I'm around 217 pounds now, so my weight will start creeping up again, just to make these workouts as difficult as possible. Is it efficient? No. But what are we trying to achieve here? We're trying to achieve the finish of an Ironman whilst training and putting on muscle like a bodybuilder. Not the easiest route, but it's the route that as a bodybuilder I choose to go. Day 114, getting towards the twilight portion of the day. Myself and Sunshine, turn the camera around, show me your little runny eyeliner there, baby. Isn't that sexy? We came to a friend's party. It's a pool party, so I had not had anything ready. And Sunshine didn't have a swimsuit either, so I'm wearing a little banana hammock here. It started as a banana hammock, but because the circulation has been cut off, it's more like a budgie hammock now. But we're enjoying ourselves. Obviously there's a lot of alcohol here. Can't drink that, so I've got my hydrocharge here because it's a beautiful summer day. So balance, train hard, and then you can relax hard.
And banana hard.
All right, guys, we're back in Tri-Town with Antonio here at the helm, and we're having a blood lactate test here again. Number one, to see, you know, where I'm at now as we get ready for the full. So Antonio is going to be very gently pricking my finger. Let's hope it's gentle. Every 4 minutes.
You got it. Actually, we're coming up to an interval right now, as a matter of fact.
So here's a prick that we provided earlier.
What's your heart rate, buddy?
Heart rate is 110.
110. About 10 more seconds, so we're gonna make a decision at that point. Kris, I don't need you to keep going unless you want to.
No.
No, okay, let's take it down. Excellent.
Is that a trick question?
Awesome, brother. Let's keep turning those legs, man. Let's get a proper warm down in. Dude, nothing else. We have very consistent results.
Same as last time, consistency.
Almost exactly the same.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really? So
yeah.
It wasn't a fluke then?
No. Very, very low blood lactate levels. The one thing I did differently here was I just made a visual note of where your respiratory rate changed. Right? So based on your blood lactate levels, when your respiratory rate changed, we wouldn't have normally expected somebody to start breathing harder. But for you, you were tracking it like, hey, no, this is actually, you know, feeling much harder than what I would have anticipated. But also you don't hit those really high blood lactate levels. So that's probably why. With that said, I made a visual note of where that's at now, and we're gonna track that over time. If we look here, the red line was the last test, and the orange line is today's test.
Wow.
These two lines up here, this was the old heart rate curve. This is the new heart rate curve. So your heart rate today was tracking higher.
Okay.
On average, I would say about 10 beats.
So, you know, we've only got, 7 weeks left until the full. So, you know, there's not much time to make sure that we get it right. You know, we cannot leave any stone unturned. And if I've got a fantastic facility like Tri-Town here and a fantastic coach like Antonio working within this business, I'm going to take advantage of that and relay those results back to Alex and Mike and take it upon myself. And luckily, I know now, you know, to continue the zones with my power meter. So it's all a juggling game of optimal recovery through passive, through active recovery, making sure the nutrition, hydration, supplementation, and rest is on point so we can always perform with quality as opposed to just sheer quantity. Day 116. It's a Thursday, on the way to the pool here. I've been in the pool for a while. It's the 50 meter coming to the long course, but going to be hitting shoulders first. The only way I can describe my brain this morning is that I feel like a fire, a flame going out there searching for air to take up. And there's nothing there. So I'm trying to come up with content and concepts to speak to you about, as I have done in other video series. But I don't know what is happening with my organization skills. They're going to fucking shit. So I'm getting really frustrated and pissed off when, you know, if I don't shoot creative content today, what the fuck do the editors do? Just scrap this day and not publish anything but the same fucking workout? Because I'm sure you are getting sick and tired of just workout content, just meals, just supplements, and me talking about how doing the shoulder workout before the swim is going to fatigue our shoulders. So when we get into the swim, we don't have to do as much time. So I'm getting a bit pissed off and frustrated. Sunshine is here trying to calm me down so I can clear my mind and come up with content. But it doesn't fucking work like that with me. I can't be calm if I'm not organized. I can't just switch off and say, okay, now I'm going to be organized. No, you have to be organized. You have to prepare that shit the day before. So I'm getting a bit pissed off, to be honest with you, with myself. So for that, I apologize. The swim has got a lot of drills in there. We're increasing the volume a little more now. So we have to get used to hitting those 2.4 mile swims or getting in a lot more volume. So the swim is probably going to take a little bit longer for me today. My legs are still pretty sore from the other day, so I will be using the buoy just a little bit just to make sure that I eradicate my legs out of it and use this as a bit more of an upper body workout as opposed to lower body. Let my legs recover, because I do have to hit more runs, and then as we go into the weekend, more volume with the bike and the runs together. Day 117. So we're finishing the week off with chest and back, two large-ish muscle groups, and making sure that we're stimulating the fast twitch muscle fibers, because slow twitch muscle fibers are getting a lot of pounding from the three disciplines that we're hitting. You know that's always the best.
Okay, ready?
Right, there's only the single discipline today, and I'm on my trail run. I'm 6 miles in. I honestly thought it was a 10-mile run today. I looked at the program just before leaving though. It's 12 miles. I didn't include the 2 miles warm-up and cool down. I've never been on this trail before. It takes you up to an area called Bonneville Point. It's great having friends at Bodybuilding.com because Nick over there, Nick Clias, he does a lot of off-road training, and he's told me of several trails now, and he told me this wouldn't have as much elevation as the foothills. You know, just make sure that you choose the appropriate wear. Like I've got my trail running shoes on, a little bit of extra grip, and make sure that you have plenty of fluid with you. So I've got one empty bottle here that I've gone through. I still got some more HydroCharge BCAAs and glutamine strapped to me because, you know, you could take one wrong turn out here and you could be out longer than you anticipated, and especially as it's getting hotter here. Whew. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
I've got recaged cranberries, blueberries, strawberries, a couple blackberries, some water.
I did 12 miles and I'm sick. I'm definitely sick. As I was running about a mile in it, I could feel my throat, my chest, and so I just had extra glutamine, had my detox drink, and now I'm going to have extra antioxidants and try to get on top of this as soon as possible, because obviously if I get sick I can't train. And then a nice bath for my poor little legs. Alright, we've just got to the music festival here. I'm just getting some food in here, some nutrition solutions. It is extremely hot at the tent over yonder. And then we're going to go for a dip in the water. We befriended someone over here called Brian, and they've invited us to their little shady area. So we're going to take advantage and pop up a spot. Well, it is finally cooled down here now. There's a breeze, the sun is set over the mountain. But this is really, really nice. Like, I'm not feeling tired now after this morning's run. After this morning's run, to begin with, I was destroyed. But I feel like, you know, because I stayed hydrated, I've eaten pretty good, I've been supplementing. The best thing about being up here, as soon as I got up here, I checked my phone, there was no connection. Fantastic. Disconnect from the world, and every now and again we need that. Just regather our brain cells and rewire ourselves, because as soon as we go back tomorrow, I gotta unpack this and then start packing, because the following day, straight after filming the workouts, I got to fly to Texas. I'll be in Texas for 5 days for business.